Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. And before I start, I wanna give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kodash, and also double honor to the apostles and the elders of Grand Millstone. And shalom to you, Akim there pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kodash. All right, I'm back again with a lesson, and this lesson right here, I'm gonna be speaking on as you see, the book of James, chapter 1, verse 1, and I'm gonna try to get more, a few more precepts, towards this precept here, and build up the lesson. And the reason why I do this lesson here is pursuing on you know, on the me being overseas right now. Okay, I'm in a country called Tanzania. I just arrived. I just arrived yesterday. And I'm in a town or island called Zanzibar. For you brothers who's familiar with Zanzibar, when you go into the history of the East Coast slave trade, there was a lot of jakes that was taken from here in Zanzibar or East Coast of Tanzania. There were jakes that were taken into slavery by the so-called Ishmaelites. Okay, you can you can go on Google and look it up for yourself. And as well, Lord willing, either tomorrow or today, I'm going to the area. I think it's like a museum today. Where they show, they have like statues of, Jake in slavery, with a yoke on their neck in that area. And Lord willing, I do a lesson over there tomorrow. If I can get Wi-Fi connected on my phone, I'll do a live. If it's not, I'll try, take photos and then put those photos together, and show brothers out there that, our people, weren't just taken from the west coast of Africa and sub-Sahara areas. You hear Jakes that came on this coast of on the coast of, on the east coast of Africa, man. And as well as you can see, I already got James chapter 1, verse 1. It says here, right? James, a servant of the Most High, and of the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. So, this right here is this precept right here is showing you that the 12 tribes were scattered abroad. You had the 10 tribes that were already gone up to the North Americas, okay? Or you did have some of them who stayed behind, okay? And then from there you had the southern tribe who was still dwelling in Jerusalem, all right, from the time of Yahushua. But from 7 8, even the time of Yahushua, you did have Israelites that were living in Egypt, okay? Because when Yahushua was born and Joseph received that dream, where did Yahushua go? He went to Egypt, okay, Alexandria. He was over there, and he was doing among whom? Among Israelites, okay? And so, and then you hear 7 AD that took a place. What do you think that Jack escaped to? The wilderness of Africa. And from there, you know, as the apostles always say, Jack always went to the coast of, of next to the waters. Okay, lived next to the waters, you know. And here I got here yesterday, and straight up I can tell you, man, there's a lot of Israelites over here, man. Okay, because I lived in Tanzania, but when I lived in Tanzania, I was in a refugee camp, so I didn't get a chance to, and that time I didn't know the truth. You see a black person, you think, oh, they're the same, but now once you come in the truth, it's like everything is making sense. Like our people are everywhere, man. And a couple people I've met here, man, they're nothing but Jakes, man, straight Israelites. You know, you can tell by their spirit how they carry themselves. Even the accents, okay, the way they speak Swahili is different from Hamites, man. They have slang to it. They have a style to it. So our people are scattered around the four corners of the earth. Okay, this is not by making up this here. Jack is scattered, and even the scripture backs it up. Okay, this is proven, man. Now let's go from there. Let's get this precept right here. Let's go to the book of James. It's like James. Let's get more precepts here, man. All right. This is the book of This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 33. And I will scatter you among the heathen, and I will draw out a sword after you, and your land shall be desolate, and your cities waste. And this happened to whatever Jacob went to. He started over there in 7 AD, even before that. Okay, during the time of the Assyrian king, what he did, what he did to the northern tribe, and from there, what happened to them? They scattered into the north of America, man. Okay, like South America, North America, the islands around those area, Canada, all those area. It was it was nothing but jacks there, man. Okay, and then from there, what happened? Christopher Columbus came over there, and he did what? Destroy those Native America, and even from there, those the Native Americans scattered. They were scattered among America itself, man. Okay, all right. Same thing that happened in the west coast of Africa, sub-Saharan Africa. Same thing that happened over here. Uh, Jack that were living over here. When the Ishmaelite came over here, he did the same thing to them, man. Okay, he did the same thing to them. All right. And why did the Mosai do this? Because we sin against him. A lot of Jacks in this area, in this Zanzibar, they're Muslims. All right, they're all Muslims, man. Because what was who was in power? Who was a guy? Was like one nation was on top of him. It was the Ishmaelites and Hamites. All right, and this is all right here, right in my face, man, and I can see it. Okay, and another lesson that I want to do is going into the small heart. All right, the small heart, bro. Most of the houses here that are on the coast of the waters here, you know who owns them? The small heart. The small heart owns these houses. The people here, they'll tell you. You ask, oh, so who runs this house? Oh, it's a person from the land of Israel who owns this house, and he trusts us to run it for him. And these people really, they're like slaves to this small heart. Straight up, man. Straight up. The small ain't even here. They got Jake working for them. And these dudes are way away from here, man. They only come here twice or 3 times or 5 times a year to come see the place. Apart from that, they got Jake working for them. Okay? Shows you what the scripture says, man. All right? Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 68. And I'm going to jump around. Deuteronomy chapter 6:28. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all the people from one end of heaven even to the other. And so when you look at Jerusalem, where it's at today, and you go down on the whole coast of the water, you're going to end up in Zanzibar. Okay? Onto the other, you got America. Okay, you got America. You go down South America. You got Australia. You got Africa. These were the four corners of the earth that our people were scattered. And then it says here, right? And there thou shalt serve other gods. So these people here are serving other gods that were introduced to them by the nation that was ahead of them. Okay, they didn't become Muslim because they were Muslim before. No, it was the people who was here first that made them be these people. Okay, the ones who are not Muslim, they're either Christians or they believe these these are made up gods of this area, man. Okay, of the original people of this area, which some of my Hamites, like the Maasai people. I see them a lot of here, and you can tell they're straight heathens. They got cuts, the way their energy is off, no beat on their face. The woman is bald headed, straight up, man, bald headed. Okay, they got tattoos or cuts in their face, and it says, serve other gods which neither thou nor thy father have known, even wood and stone. Exactly. And you see this happening among our people, man. It says, among these nations thou shalt find no ease. So this area here, Jack got here first, but Ishmael came here, took over. All right, working with him. Then now you had these Amalekites who came over here and took over these lands as well. And Jack is working for these Amalekites within their own country, should I say, or within the country that got here first. Okay, so Jack is not even these people here. They are oppressed right now. Okay, they are no living a life where it's stable, where they have lands and such. No, they're Israelites. They are under the curses, man. You know, under the curses. Now, like, it's making sense why we got a camp over here in Tanzania. Even me and the brother stay in touch, and he tells me there's a lot of Jakes over here in Tanzania. You know, now I get here, the brother is not lying because he can discern spirits, man. You see what I'm saying? Okay, see, among these nations that shall find no ease, neither shall that the soul of that fruit have rest. But the Lord Yahweh shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind. And this is what you see over here in Zanzibar, man. Okay, Jack is not comfortable. Jack is not really, living well. Like, I'm living, oh, this is my land, this is my country, nah. Oh, this is my house. No, they working for this fucking small heart, man. Okay? In the NLT, they're among these nations you will find no peace or place to rest. And the Lord Yahweh will cause your heart to tremble, your eyesight to fail, and your soul to despair. Despair, it's like, yeah. In verse 64, and thy life shall hang in the dark before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have no assurance of thy life. And you see, and this here is being seen. I'm seeing it here with my own eyes. In the morning thou shalt say, would God, would God it were even, and even thou shalt say, would God if we're mourning, for the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. Let's read this in NLT. It says, in the morning you say, if only it were night, because the life is terrible. You want to, it's not good. You want to sleep and forget your misery, bro, your miseries. And in the evening you say, only if it were morning, for you will be terrified by the awful horrors you see around you, man. Okay, caused by these other nations. Verse 68, and Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way wherewith I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bound men and bound women, and no man shall buy you. And this happened to the Jack that were taken from west coast of Africa, sub-Sahara, trade, slave trade, Zanzibar as well, or east coast of Africa as well. Okay, and the Lord willing, today or tomorrow I'll go to that area and just show it that I'm not just making up this shit, Okay, so let's go here. Let's get let's get this preset here. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. And there thou shalt serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger and thirst and in nakedness, and in want of all things. He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he destroy thee. And you will know who did this. Esau, this Amalekite, the one who founded it. When you go into the history, you hear Ishmael who's involved in that, and you hear who? Hamas that were involved in it, man. In the NLT says here, you will serve your enemies, whom Yahweh will send against you. You'll be left hungry, thirsty, and naked, and lacking in everything. People here are going through that, man. All right? Like, hey, the resource here is good. Like, fruits, you see banana trees, you see coconuts, you see all these things, but you still have to buy those things, man. Somebody is living off, somebody owns those things, and Jack is buying those things off the people that live here, man. And I'm not saying all Jack is like that. Some Jack are well off. The ones who are educated, the ones who got their hustle going, they're living okay. The same way you see over there in America. No all Jack is going through struggles. You got billionaire, Jack who are billionaires, so it's the same thing of here. The ones who, Jack supplanter, so the ones who knows how to talk their game, they're the ones, living well off. The ones who's working in these houses, Airbnb, these Jacks here, these Jacks here really, they're in it. They really know how to make their money, man. Okay, it says here, and the Lord Yahweh will put iron yoke on your neck, oppress you harshly until He has destroyed you. And this is what's happening. This what happened to the people of in Zanzibar. They were taken, okay, with yoke on their neck. And I'm gonna show you photos soon, later on, man. All right. Let me see. Deuteronomy chapter 28. This is last precept. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 44. He shall lend to thee with Esau Amalekites doing this over here among this Jake over here, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. They are at the top, and we are the tail. We bottom. Okay, that's what's happening here over here or in Zanzibar, Tanzania, man. So it's something I'm experiencing as I'm talking to the locals, and then they tell straight up, man. They don't even know the history, you know, behind this. But hey, when you know it, it's okay. You see it, and it makes sense. The scripture proves it, and real life is proving right now, man. So we die. Hopefully, this was edify to you brothers out there and sisters out there. I say shalom. Lord willing, I'll come back here with another lesson going into Amalek, how he's, this devil is taking, took over the earth and he's ruling right now. And hey, he owns a lot of things, man. So with that, hey, shalom.